How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to another review tonight. Now, this one's been rumoured about the community, or leaked. It's normally leaked these days. But it's Alexander Pato. Now, he was rumoured to be having 5-star skills. He actually has 4-star combos, so no 5-star skills, but he still looks absolutely class. And, of course, this is a flashback to, I think it's a season of 11 and 12, which, if I'm right, he did have 5-star skills on the FIFA that was between 11 and 12. But it is what it is. 4-star, 4-star still good. And this card looks exceptional. So today we're going to review him. And you do see a Hunter Chem style on the card. I actually didn't play with a Hunter Chem style. I used Hawk on him. So that was good. And I'll talk about both the upgrades on the Chem styles and stuff like that in just a second. But lads, if you do enjoy this review of Flashback Alexander Pato, make sure to like the video. That would be sensational. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here and want to see more content like this. With this face and this heads. It's kind of grown back already, you know, look at that. The M's returning, boys, the M's returning. But thank you so much for the support on the channel recently, and let's smash it again on today's video. Now, Alexander Rodriguez da Silva, aka Alexander Pato. I didn't have to say his full name, but it just seemed polite. He's got 4-star skills, 4-star weak foot, high to low work rates, and he's 5'9". His attributes are sensational. You're actually seeing them on the screen right now. These are sensational attributes. We change things up. Now, you've seen with a Hunter Chem star right there to maximize the pace and the shooting. And then after I had that on, I thought, you know what? I kind of want Hawk on it more to maximize, well, not maximize, but +5 to 95 acceleration and 97 sprint speed in the pace category. Enhance. Well, what's the difference? The finishing goes up by 5 with Hawk. I've got to say, by the way, his finishing is exceptional in game. And his shot power goes up by more with Hawk, his long shots as well. And one missing volleys with the Hawk Chem style, boys. That is the only kind of difference there. And a difference in either +5 or +10. And, of course, his physicals go up as well. So it was very interesting to see what he was like with that. He was so good. He was so good. And just wait till you see the gameplay as well. And I think the gameplay today will kind of speak for itself into how good he actually was. When it does come down to shoot, he's got 91 attacking positioning, which is already top tier. He's got 87 finishing and 90 shot power, 83 long shots, 82 volleys, and 87 penalties. As for the passing, it's not too bad. If you take away the vision, his short passes is pretty standard, and his curve is good as well, so you can still pick out the passes and stuff like that. It's just his vision is quite low, and if he does get into wide areas with his high-low work rates, he's got 80 crossing jobs, a good one in terms of the dribbling. He is so responsive in game, and I think it's because of the agility and stuff like that. He's got 96 agility, he's got 82 bounce, 85 reactions, and 92 when it does come to ball control with 88 dribbling and a composure. When it does come to physical, 94, +5, of course, with the Hawk Chem style, but you're seeing Hunter on your screen right now, 80 stamina. Now, a lot of people will look at this and think, I don't know about that. That is literally borderline unusable. Lads, he's got high-low work rates. He's not going to come back, mate. So once he's leading the line, he's going to lead the line. He's not going to have like high medium and come back and drop deeper into the field. He's going to be on basically last man of their defense whole game. The stamina wasn't an issue using the card tonight. He's got 86 strength, 73 aggression. That's the player trait. He's got that finesse shot, which a lot of people love on this game. And also injury prone. Wait, I was trying to find an image, by the way, for the thumbnail of Alexander Pato at Orlando. Did he get injured on his debut and hasn't played since? I actually think that might be a thing. But that's what we're going to do now is jump into the gameplay. Let's tout. What does that even mean? Let's test out this Flashback Brazilian. Could you say legend? Oh, honestly, at AC Milan, he was nuts. Hey, let's tout. I can't speak. Let's test out the Brazilian. Hey, gameplay. Honestly, it's the worst when you're making videos and like your tongue doesn't work and you can't speak and like it's doing like backflips in your mouth, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's see if I can speak now. Anyways, one thing I wanted to mention in that intro, which I didn't get around to, is actually Pato's rating. Now, it does say 87. I mean, a lot of flashbacks do get the 87, and a lot of cards recently, by the way, with the headliners get 87 too, and the showdowns get 87. But lads, without a chem star, right? He's an 88 rated card, and that's with 0 chem stars, literally just the stats. And as you guys know, as he does come out of the SBC, he's got a basic chem star attached. Now his rating's 87, before anything it's just 87 in the top corner. With a basic chem style, he's nowhere near an 87 rated striker, he's actually 91 rated. 91, mates, as he does bag his first goal there in the background. So if you're looking at a rating thinking 87, it's a bit low, it's not his best card, lads, it's a 91 striker. And obviously today, I did have Hunter on him originally, takes him a 92 striker, and I played with Hawk on him in every single game. Oh, there's a game style, and that takes him to a 92 rated striker. Marksman will always take him to the highest. I think Marksman always does that. 93. What about Maestro, mate? 91. Marksman, obviously, it just enhances strikers' ratings for some reason. But anyways, what you're seeing from Pato in the games is a very responsive card. Now, I've got two kind of conflicting things on the left-hand side in the pros, right? I've got responsive and I've got agility, which in turn will make him responsive. That's a sensationally powerful shot from the edge of the area that goes under the keeper. Don't know what happened on foot there. I just had to take like an extra breath while having a breath. That was very strange. But I want to speak about the responsivity of this card. He's so fluid, he's so agile, and he just feels brilliant on the ball. You know when you've got a player in this game that you know when you receive the ball, you can beat the man in front of you because he's so silky skillful. You know if you turn like the directional stick there, the left stick on your controller, for example, you're going to like literally instantaneously move. Whereas if I use someone like an Edin Dzeko, for example, right? When I press that left stick, I'll come back in a week and it'll still be turning. Whereas Alexander Pato, you come back in 0.01 seconds and he's already done it and he's on to the next thing in the match. He's a very responsive card and I love that about him, probably more than anything else about this card. But also, he's fast, he's direct, he loves beating the man in behind the defence. He plays on the shoulder, by the way, so if you enjoy your through balls, you enjoy your over-the-top through balls, that will happen. You'll get a chance in on goal. And I do score a chip there. It was a chip, wasn't it? Like on the volley? Yeah, it was rising. Lovely little finish. And before the end of the review, I will score yet another chip in the exact same match, I do believe. By the way, you've seen him on screen right there. He does not have a face scan. Now, that is because he hasn't been on the game. I don't believe, by the way, don't quote me on this, in 21 and 20. I don't believe he was on FIFA in those years. As he chests that down, by the way, Zayas locked onto it, and that's a great finish. But I don't think he's been on for 2 years, so they removed his face scan. But I believe in the next update, they are bringing it back. So he will have his face scan on the game. So if you're like one of those people, like a purist that likes, I don't know, realism on the game, like face scans, boots, etc., etc., which I know a lot of people do. A lot of people do. Even I do from time to time, especially in the early days when I was playing FIFA, like offline and stuff. You like that realism. But yeah, rest assured, when he does get this face scan, he'll have the face scan. He'll have his face. It won't be that generic one that you've just seen right there. But overall, this card's fantastic. In terms of flaws, I couldn't see any during the gameplay. Maybe some's going to pop up in the next few months. But right now, what a card. Lads, let's get into the summary. So there we have it, lads. That was Alexander Pato at the peak of his abilities on this game. He's a sensationally fun card and a very, very useful card in this game. Now, when you look at strikers on this game, you want them to have bags of ability to change your team or impact your squad and enhance your squads. And I've got to say this striker does. He definitely does. Now, the issue a lot of people is going to run into, potentially right now anyways, is getting links into giving them strong links. Obviously, I am quite blessed to have an untradeable Pele, which we got the other day, a mid Pele as well. First doing that, so I've got a strong link straight into him. And then, of course, you've got weak links into other Brazilian players, which, by the way, there's an abundance of on this game. You could have a full Brazilian attack, and Pato would slot straight into the striker spot. Because if you compare him, right, and I'm just going to do this quickly as well, to other Brazilians, right? You compare to other Brazilians. I don't know why I'm going on leagues. But you compare to other Brazilians, right? And I'm talking about strikers. For me, Neymar's more of like a cam, stuff like that, which is bizarre because this one is a striker card. But for me, like, Neymar's like a playmaking cam, which, I mean, just take what you will. But compared to the rest of the strikers, obviously you've got 5-star skills. One of these, Gabriel Jesus, I believe it's this one, has 5-star skills. The other one does have 4-star, 4-star. Am I correct? He's probably going to feel more similar to this Gabriel Jesus, simply because the exact same height, 5'9". Yeah, 5'9". I just wanted to correct myself there. And 4-star, 4-star, of course, plus very similar stats in certain areas. And I'm talking about the feel of the card in game, because you look at the agility and stuff like that, Pato feels super agile in game. Of course, Gabriel Jesus, he's got better stats. It just is what it is. This Gabriel Jesus is stacked when it does come to stats. So if you're going to compare the two, maybe Gabriel Jesus is better. But for me, he's one of the best Brazilian strikers on this game. Fabrizio's not even comparable, to be honest, boys. Is that level 30? I want to say that's a level 30 on this month. But as a Brazilian striker right now, Alexander Pato is probably the best affordable, isn't he? Because if you look at the prices, 140 on the PlayStation, 150 on the Xbox. By the way, PC, it's another 10k more, 160. I just want to see the price of those Gabriel Jesus, boys, because I reckon, oh dude, they're like 500k. Even Fabinho centre forward is 474k, and I'm fully aware that they'll probably not even play him there. They'll probably play him in midfield. But compare this price, right, of 140,000, which a lot of people will see is very pricey because it's 140k. I mean, it doesn't grow on trees. But if you compare him to League One Player of the Month, Lucas Paqueta, which has awful standards statistics or attributes. Not awful, but in comparison to Pato, not brilliant. You compare them two, boys. I mean, Paqueta was 130,000 coins. This is 10k more. And for me, this represents a value for coins, hand over fist. I think that's a saying, right? Hand over fist. But honestly, lads, great card. 5 in 3 games. And let's get in the overall ratings because I was very impressed by Alexander Pato. I know a lot of people will be disappointed, and I've seen it already, that he doesn't have 5-star skills. I think that was either a wrong leak or a wrong presumption of the card, because you can't like just presume, hey, he's gonna have 5-star skills, and then he doesn't have 5-star skills, and they get angry over it. Like, dude, what did you want? You know what I'm saying? Or you've seen a leak out there, and then you get angry at AFO because it's not the same as the leak. It's a leak. I mean, you're getting angry over nothing, boys. But anyways, this Pato is the real deal. Should he get more links in the MLS? I mean, he's just going to get better and better and better. But personally, I don't even think he needs those links in the MLS right now. I actually just want to check the MLS to see what kind of players are in there. Obviously, strong link in Clint Dempsey. I'll guarantee his prices went up, by the way. Pizzuello, I think he's level 30. Rewards, Nathan, Boo. That's about it for now. But lads, as the year goes on, and you guys know this as well, we get better players from the MLS. It's just how it always goes. And Alexander Pato, he's the first of many in my personal opinion. So the overall rating for this Pato, which is unbelievable in game, a very effective striker, and a very nostalgic one. But the thing is, with nostalgia, you can have nostalgia, but not the impact in game. This guy has the nostalgia, he's got the impact, he's got the ability, and he's got the enjoyment. He is the full package for a striker on this game. And my overall rating for Alexander Pato, a bit of an anticlimax right there, is a 9.5. One of the higher ratings I've given SBC this year. 9.5 is a tremendous rating, and that's because he's a tremendous card. I was actually looking to give him a 9.7, but could he be better? That's always I look for in these ratings as well. Could he be better? And obviously, I believe he can. But right here, right now, a 9.5. Truly incredible striker, and he will benefit pretty much every single team on this game, to be honest. Even if you can't use him off the bench, he would be electrifying. As for the value for coins, which I kind of did cover with Lucas Paqueta and whatnot, I think Alexander Pato represents value for coins. You look at his rating. You're not paying for the rating. He's not even an 87 without any chem styles whatsoever. He's actually an 88 rated striker without basic. And even with basic, boys, when he comes out the SBC, what did I say he was, a 91? Basic. He's a 91 rated striker. So that 87 you see in the top left-hand corner of the cards, ignore it. It should say, like, well, technically, if you had no stats whatsoever, it should say 88. But even with a basic, as it does come out the SBC with, he's a 91 rated striker. So just ignore the rating. I reckon this guy's value, 9.2 for the 140 on the PlayStation, 150 on the Xbox, and 160 on... is it PC? Is it Origin? I've got no idea. And as far as enjoyment goes, like I did say, he's a full package. He's got everything going for him, including enjoyment, which for me personally will be in 9.4. What's irritating the game? Alexander Pato. Of course, I want to say this as well. I don't believe he was in the last couple of games. And that's why they removed his face scan, because what was the point in keeping it if he wasn't in the game? His first FIFA was... Is that FIFA 10? Then FIFA 11, FIFA 12, 13, 14, 16. He wasn't in FIFA 15. Interesting. 17. He was in that one. 19. He missed 18 as well. And he's never been in the game since, apparently. But anyways, guys, that's where I'm going to end the review today. Hope you guys have enjoyed a Flashback Alexander Pato review. I could have got this out earlier. I wanted to thoroughly test the card and make sure I got this right, man. Because I know with SBCs that a lot of people look at this and think, you know what, I might not be able to afford it, this, that, the other, can I fit him into my team? And I want to give a just review. I'm not going to be one of those that literally, like, look at an SBC and just think, right, this is my opinion, done, it's out there. I want to kind of consider what I'm going to say and make sure the content's good for you guys. Maybe enjoy other content around the places and stuff like that, where they literally get the opinion to you as fast as humanly possible for the searches. But yeah, I just think you guys deserve a little bit more. So guys, hope you have enjoyed this review tonight. If you have, make sure to leave a like and drop a comment as well. I want to see the discussion on the Alexander Pato within the comments. Thank you very much for watching. A like, a comment, subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next one, lad.